This is controversial, but I prefer to distance myself from people who would die on the moral high ground when it comes to AI, especially people who begin their arguments with AI infringes on creative and intellectual data, and AI uses a bottle of water per search. Because while there is truth in that, I think it is the most unproductive conversation to have and the biggest waste of my time, because I would rather we talk about things that actually make a difference. For example, how do we optimize data efficiency and model pipelines such that the infrastructure required to run these AIs becomes more energy efficient? Sustainability. How do we reduce the reliance of companies on large centralized models and instead have them invest in localized servers so that, again, everything can run more sustainably with less energy usage? And I think the most important thing is how do we increase AI literacy beyond just consumer products? Because the real value is in the technical knowledge. And if we have more technically literate people, we will have more people who can provide arguments that have substance and actually provide solutions that we can work towards, instead of just sitting on your ass and saying, well, AI is evil, so I'm not going to use AI, blah, 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 blah. It's already part of our society. It's already a technology that investors are investing in. You are not going to escape it. And so instead of just, hands off, how do we be smart about this conversation and think about, okay, what is our role in this AI society? How can we actively work to innovate and develop and build solutions rather than just protest for the sake of opposing, for the sake of protesting, and actually go and understand the intricacies and business model of AI so that we can make a real difference. Capitalist society does not care about the moral high ground. So if you actually want to make a difference, then you have to come to the table with actual solutions that are rooted in AI literacy and your technical understanding of how things work, because then we can provide real solutions to these problems. And I will end this off by saying that some people think not using AI is the action to take. However, there is minimal, almost zero, I would say negative value in that, because you are only hindering your own growth. You are not contributing to actively producing solutions to a problem. And in the end, the technology will progress and you are going to be very, very, very behind. So let's approach it with some smart thinking. All right, peace out.